You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet.
Never mind.
Hello.
That's the opening.
I told Ian a
Hell
story
yeah.
as to why I am the way I am right now.
Yes,
I'll
you did.
I'll tell you later.
Perfectly justified.
Well, welcome to TADPOG, a little show where three old guys play old games. I'm your bearded host, Tyler, and we're talking about Guts.
Do you have it, Tyler?
Nickelodeon
Do
Guts.
you have it?
I did. I did.
Till they got smashed out.
Yep.
That'd be a whole, we should do a new show. It's not Nickelodeon Guts. It's just called Guts. And it's like, how much rough sex can we handle?
Up in them
guts.
Did you have them?
Did you get up in them guts?
Up in them guts.
Damn, who got up in these guts? There's
Mess in here.
Damn, they're fucking rearranged. They're not supposed to be in this order.
Period started early. Up in them guts.
Who's been sitting on banister ornaments? Wow.
Well, I did. It was a pretty funny TikTok I sent to Melissa. It was a woman saying, if your husband hasn't given it to you, if you haven't given it to your wife so deep that you started her period early, talk to her with a lower tone.
That's
It's like, that's pretty funny.
that is pretty funny. Yeah, but I feel like, I'll be honest with you, we can't take credit for a lot of that. You know what I mean? Where it's like, that was going to start. That was just kind of like
we just maybe hastened it
Right.
a little bit.
Just a little
It was
bit.
on its way.
Yes, by like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Check. Take it. There's no gradients to the bucket list. It's just on there.
All right, I'll take it. It's great. I love it. Guys, I love having a big dick. I don't know about y'all. But it's pretty fucking great.
Oh, well, what else have you guys been up to this week?
Well, I have a list of things. I'm your wizened sage, your wizened host, Ian, and I've got things I want to talk about. First of all,
Hell yeah.
there's motion at my back door.
Right now? What's
yeah.
going on? Oh, wait, was that a euphemism?
At my house. No,
There's motion at my back door as well.
I'm tickling Ian's asshole right now.
We each have our own vibe controllers for the person sitting across
and
from us.
we randomly swap remote controls.
Whenever we come in, we blind grab
Yeah.
a love scent, shove it up our asses. We don't know who's got the controller.
It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse. There's a secret word, and when someone says it, they get buzzed.
What you don't know is I went to the guy next door and handed him my remote and said, "Hey, about 10 minutes from now, hit that button. Just
Here's
trust
20.
me. Here's
You mean
$20."
The guy who stares into the middle distance and listens to our conversations
Listens to us
after we're done
talking about
recording.
having conversations that I really wouldn't have liked to have had
Right.
in front of a total stranger.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. So we do have one thing to discuss as a team.
Yes.
We'll get to that after my...
Actually, maybe not.
Maybe not?
Because the boost for that,
Did it die?
it's going to die in like a week. So unless someone re-ups it, it's kind of one of those
okay.
things. So
Well, we were going to discuss the...
Discord
we could
tag.
still talk about it
Okay.
at some point for when if we ever get there again.
if it comes back. Yeah.
There's a boost tag on the Discord that
Yeah.
we were going to try to settle on what 4 letters to use
Right.
for TADPOG.
Right.
So
let's still talk about it.
but we'll
You're
talk
right,
about
you're
it
right.
because we could maybe come up with something
And then
good.
we can beg people to boost the server, and it'll be fine.
So this
Please boost the server.
Yeah, please boost the Discord. bit.ly/TADPOG Discord.
Yeah,
Boost.
Please boost it.
We've never actually asked for boosts, and we got boosted enough to get this.
Yeah,
tag,
yeah. People
so
have been doing it, so
pretty
that's
cool.
nice.
This past week, I was summoned to jury duty, as I mentioned last week.
Yes, me
Dave
too.
was as well. You had the morning session,
did.
and I had the afternoon session.
I'm in district court.
Same.
Okay, so you are as well.
Yes.
Were you told to call in for the first time on September 11th?
I was told to call in after that night. I had to call in that night.
Yeah, same.
To get told whether or not I was going to have to show up again.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My next call in is the 12th.
Okay.
So I got to call on the 12th to see if I'm going to be back in.
Okay.
So I go to jury duty, and we're all sitting in the courtroom. Everybody's just in there being bored, and so they start doing roll call.
Right.
And they called the names of two people that I graduated high school with in addition to me, one of which is a really old friend of mine who used to be in the band The Playful Eight with me.
Oh, shit.
The front man. I don't want to say his name.
I know who that
But
is.
you know him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his first name is Nathan. And I mean, it's not like he's a recluse. I mean, he's very popular around town. Everybody knows Nathan.
Yeah.
And the other friend of mine's name is Lou. And anyway, we're sitting there, and so they're going through roll call, and they call my name. I say here, everybody says here, and then I hear Nathan. He's not there. And I'm like, uh-oh.
Did you call here
So
for
I
him?
I should have, but I texted him, and I was like, yo, I think it's you that they're calling, but do you have jury duty today? And he gets back, he texts me back. He's like, oh shit. I completely forgot. I'm like, man, if you're in Lower Town, you can probably make it, because they're in the middle of trying to figure out a bunch of people that didn't fill out their registration forms and all this other stuff, right? So I said, if you hurry up, you can probably make it down here. And he did. He made it. He made it in time.
Did y'all do roll call at the beginning?
They did roll call at the beginning.
That's nice. At ours, they did it at the end.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
yeah, we wouldn't have known. But yeah, he when he responded back, he said, oh shit, I forgot. And then his next message was, hope jail is fun. I was like, well, try to get it. So he got down here. Of course, he walks in, and of course, it's dead quiet in there.
Oh, yeah.
He comes in, everybody looks at him. Then the bailiff makes him take off his hat, and then he puts on his hat again out of habit. After a minute, the bailiff makes him take the hat off again.
You can't wear a hat in there?
You can't wear a hat in court.
I didn't know that.
And so anyway, yeah, it was messed up. And he was like, dude, thank you for calling me. I was like, dude, I don't even know how we got put on the same fucking jury thing together, along with another guy, and his cousin was also in there.
Damn.
Who was also texting him, Nathan, you need to come down here.
The benefits of a small town.
Yes, he had a lot of people looking out for him that day. So I'm going to find out if I have jury duty next week, I guess. My annual update for the Nine Eye Lounge restaurant near my
I know
house.
what's going on with it.
As we know, it was Nine Eye Lounge,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was a pizza place where they do light bake.
Yeah.
You have to order light
it
bake
that way.
unless you want your pizza burned, which
Right.
is how it's supposed to be cooked, apparently.
Everyone knows that. It's an
Right.
Italian secret.
It is.
Kentucky style.
Kentucky style. So light bake closed, and then became this place called Bring Your Own Hibachi, which I didn't even know. I think it was like a Benihana type deal where they had like people, making the food in front of you or whatever. I don't know what it was.
But I don't want to bring anything.
I don't want to bring anything
You know what I mean?
except me and my appetite.
I
right?
feel like that's a non-starter.
It was
You
a
bring the food,
non-starter.
we will cook it. No,
It was a non-starter because they closed too. And now there's another place getting ready to open up in Nine Eye Lounge, and it is a pho place. And I
hell
thought
yes.
of you,
Oh,
Tyler.
hell yes.
You have said for years that you would love for there to be a good pho place here.
Fuck
Yeah. Now, will it be good? I don't know.
Right.
But it will be a pho place.
Hey, that's fine.
So
That's fine.
it's
take it.
coming soon. I'll keep you posted. I drive past there several times a week. On to the next topic. This weekend, football season started again. Not that anybody in
Are
this
you
room
ready
really
for some
cares.
football?
I was. and my Steelers won today, which was great.
I like watching football with my dad because he knows everything about it. And also, we watch it not live. We watch it on like a 30-minute delay or something. So it's like he's fast forwards to so much bullshit. I love it. That's the way to watch it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to trample.
No,
all
you're
over
good. I was just bringing it up. Stuff I watched this past week, or either watched at or started watching. We watched the new Naked Gun movie.
Did you like it?
I really did.
I've heard mixed things about it, so I really don't know.
I think if you're a fan of the original Leslie Nielsen Police Squad Naked Gun movies, it's great. It is. It's really funny.
Okay, good. I'm glad
they
to hear
stay true to form. Liam Neeson does an amazing job.
Good.
He plays the son of Frank Drebin, Leslie Nielsen's original character. I find it funny that it's Liam Neeson.
They have the same
Leslie
initials.
Nielsen.
Yeah, it's a real similar sound.
Pamela Anderson is in it, and she's actually really good too.
Yeah.
And they're together now. That's
and they're
wonderful.
together. They're a couple.
Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, they kind of
are together.
They got together on this because they play kind of a love interest in the movie, and apparently it turned into the
Does
real
she
thing.
know about Darkman?
Does he know about Tommy Lee?
Ooh, it's a tough. I don't know. Maybe not such a tough act to follow for Liam Neeson. He is a pretty big dude.
He probably can steer 2 boats with his dick.
Yeah. But
He'll bring back her period.
Apparently, he hasn't been with anyone since his wife Natasha Henstridge died in a skiing accident many years ago.
Shit.
And that sucked. Yeah, she fell off the lift, hit her head. Thought, I just bumped my head. Well,
And then later
brain
that night,
hemorrhage
she
that
just
night.
died.
Yeah.
She had an aneurysm. It was bad.
I didn't know
I
about that.
saw a
That's
TikTok that her
scary.
kids watch The Parent Trap, the with Lindsay Lohan, whenever
Yeah.
they miss her, because that is apparently the role closest to who she was.
Okay.
So I was like, that's pretty awesome that you can just
Yeah.
pop that in.
Well, he was very, torn apart by that, and
Yeah,
never really got back together with anyone since that I know of, obviously. And so that's pretty cool that they're together. And okay, so back to things I watched. I caught up with The Rising of the Shield Hero. Season 3 was really short. Like season 1 and 2 were pretty long seasons. They were like upwards of 20 episodes per. Season 3 was like 11. It was really short. And then season 4 is underway, and I got through all of what's out there.
So you're caught up.
I'm caught
You're
up
current.
on it. I've heard everyone that I've talked to about The Rising of the Shield Hero that's seen it has expressed a lot of disappointment in the show.
Really?
And I personally, it's not my favorite. It's not the best one I've ever watched.
Yeah.
But I've enjoyed it pretty well.
Cool.
So, I think people are giving it a hard time. But I've had people, not just on the Discord, our Discord, but like at work. There were a bunch of guys at work that like anime, and they've all said the same thing, that they just didn't care for it. It went off the rails and all this stuff. And I felt like it was pretty good. It was decent. I wouldn't go so far as to say pretty good, but it was watchable, and I enjoyed it. So anyway, Rising of the Shield Hero. I restarted my Dress Up Darling because I never did get to the next season.
I didn't either. I
'Cause
only
it
watched the
wasn't
first
out.
season. Yeah.
And now it is. So I did the same thing I'd kind of did with My Hero Academia. Well, not that one. I restarted Spy Family and watched it all the way through up to current. My Hero Academia, I did not rewatch the whole thing. I picked up where I left off on it because I pretty much remembered it. So I'm doing that with my Dress Up Darling. It's pretty funny.
Cool.
And I love the guy who voices the main character in that show.
Yeah.
I love his style, the way he comes across. I like his voice acting. I think that's really good.
Is it like formal? I've
It's
watched
not.
it subtitled, so I don't know what the voice
yeah,
acting's
it's not formal. It's just he's just got a really good voice that fits with the character that he's portraying, right? I guess it's more of the way he emotes with his voice and stuff.
Cool.
I like it. It's really good.
Hey, where did you watch Naked Gun? Was that on a streaming platform of your choice?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Zang.
So, Zang. So you can actually watch that now
Nice.
whenever you're ready.
Hell yeah.
And then the last thing I watched this week or started on, I haven't gotten very far at all, was The Paper. The Paper on Peacock, which is the sequel to The Office.
Like The Office. Right, I heard about
done
this.
in the same style as The Office. And
Oscar from The Office
Oscar's
is on it, right?
on it, yeah. And I've only gotten about halfway through the first episode because it just premiered like this weekend.
On a streaming platform of your choice?
Not it probably. I would say probably.
I've been looking forward to
And
this.
the whole season is out. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on Peacock and you can the whole season was dropped at once. So you should be able to watch it. I bet it's there too. And commercial free. It's neat the way that it starts off. They show like a slide on the screen that says 20 years ago, which blew my mind. 20 years ago, we did a documentary on a small paper company called Dunder Mifflin in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And we're here 20 years later to follow up. Well, they go into the Vance office complex,
Nice.
right?
Nice.
And go into Vance Refrigeration and find out that Dunder Mifflin has closed.
Mm-hmm.
It was bought by another company, and they closed the Scranton office, and it moved it to Toledo, Ohio. It moved the operation to Toledo. And so they go to Toledo and go to that company. And this company manufactures paper products like, and he says we manufacture things like toilet paper, toilet seat covers, and newspapers, and that's in order of quality. And it turns out the paper that's in the paper that this is about was the Toledo Truth Teller was the name of the paper, and it was this big, huge journalistic thing in Toledo back in the 70s. And they cut back to this footage of a documentary that was done in 1971 on that paper. And then they jump forward, and now the paper is basically just clickbait on their website and, Lindsay Lohan's skincare routine and, stuff like that. And their paper, their actual paper is like a bifold, just a 2-page newspaper. And they're in the process of introducing the new cast, basically.
Cool. I've heard good things about it.
The 15 minutes I've seen of episode 1 have it hits in just that right way. It feels like it should. It's got a similar opening, the music is a similar tune, and they're leaning heavy into that nostalgia, but I think in a good way. It doesn't feel as much like fan service as it does just sort of a natural continuation of the original Office show.
It doesn't feel like that 80s show?
No, God, no. You, gosh. But so I'll keep you updated on that one. I'm going to probably burn through that this week if I stay true to form.
I'm glad you reminded me that was out because I've been looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And it is on a streaming platform of our choice.
Nice. So
I got shit to watch, man.
Yeah, you do. But I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see.
Hell yeah. Me
the rest
too,
of the
man. I love
season.
The Office.
Me too. Well, and you remember, I recently, a few years ago or a couple of years ago, did a full watch through because I had never seen all of it, soup to nuts.
Right.
And I liked the show when I first watched it. I loved it when I watched through the second time. And so I'm excited as well.
I was thinking about The Office this weekend because I was in the car for a while. And I was thinking about the time that we went to that wedding in New Mexico and we drove there, you, me, and Josh, and watched season 3 of The Office twice.
Yep. We listened to the entirety of
Jim Norton's
audiobook.
And then The Chef. Was it an Anthony Bourdain book?
Did we listen to that? Okay.
Some of it, at least.
Did we? Okay.
I thought.
I just remember the Jim Norton in The Office really well.
Yeah. I think you were maybe finishing the Anthony Bourdain book or something, and then
sense.
You finished it.
You guys were nodding off, so I just finished it up while I was driving through Texas.
Yeah, right.
And then to listen to it again whilst driving through Texas.
Yep.
Texas.
Oh man, driving through long ways through Texas,
the longest possible route through Texas.
Yeah.
all the way through the bird beak.
Yeah. Because it was basically 24 hours. So we just did. You drove for 8,
3
Josh
shifts.
drove for 8, I drove for 8.
Yep. A weird way to do it. It made perfect sense at the time. It was the way to do it.
Yep.
Other than
our budget was basically gas and food.
Yeah.
So I can get there.
Yeah, and how was it? Did we use like your mom's credit card or something for gas? Well, there was something with gas. I felt like where
Probably.
it was paid. No, it was paid for by the groom because that was part of the arrangement that he would pay for the gas if we drove out.
If you want
there.
us to come out there and be in it, then you've got.
Oh right,
to,
I forgot. We demanded it.
Yeah, we did. We did because
we
it was
did.
like, dude, none of us have money to do this. So I mean, rent our tuxes and just gas and food to get there.
Right.
It's like, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a nice trip.
It was.
I wish that we could have stayed out there longer and like made the road trip like not in 24 straight hours.
Yep.
And then you had
24
to
straight
turn
hours
around
back.
and do it back. Yeah, that would be the part that I would hate.
Because we stayed the night there once, I think.
Yeah.
That was crazy. We
Yeah.
drove out there in a day's time. We were a day there, slept, went to the wedding, and then 24 hours back.
Nah.
We did go to a strip club. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yep. And then,
That was a nice
Josh
one.
carefully considered like there was an attractive girl he had an opportunity with, and he was but it's like, hey, she's got syphilis. He's like, how
I think it was herpes.
How herpes? How easily is that to catch? What are the odds of that?
Any active sores?
And plus, we don't know that she did.
We don't know. You're right.
This is
It
something
was
that
just-
another friend of hers said.
But-
And as I've learned as a man,
Yep.
the older I get, the more I
Yep.
learn. It's weird, but friends make shit up about friends.
unreliable narrators, all of them. Yeah, especially that group of friends.
Yeah, sure.
It could have been that the groom just didn't want anybody else to flirt with
Could be.
anybody but him. So
Could be.
no, she's got herpes. I'm like, no, come over here and watch me get a boner.
My last thing is air conditioning update. I sent a letter to the place.
Right. How do they respond?
They responded. They did lower the bill,
Good.
and not as much as I would have liked, but
That's bad.
It's something.
That's good.
That's good. It's something. I mean, the bill came down by, I want to say like $125, which is
That's worth
Fair.
writing a letter.
yeah, for sure.
And I mean, I still disagree with their response was, what he did is what we do. And one of the lines in the letter, I wish I'd brought the letter so I could read it, but one of the lines in the letter read something like, you have to understand that 50% of the jobs we go on, the customer tells us what they think is the problem and it's not the problem. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm in the 50% that actually knew what the fucking problem was and just wanted you to check that first. And if you'd eliminated that first and then gone and done all the other shit because that wasn't the problem, that would be different. But you didn't even give me a chance. I understand machines, and I understand when a machine makes a noise, I can say it's coming from right here. And then for you to go all the way around the machine and as far away from the actual thing I pointed at as possible and start working.
It felt like he was driving up the clock.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did he say, was there any explanation for the gas that they were charging?
They dropped he didn't say anything about the gas, but they did drop the fuel charge from $20 to $5. Just like you couldn't just leave it off.
I know.
You gotta have a fuel charge. It's part of the process, man. It's a line item. We have to put a number above 0 in that. But yeah, they charged me $5 for fuel instead of 20. Whatever. $20 wouldn't have covered the amount of fuel that guy burned for leaving his truck running for 3 hours.
Sure.
But anyway, so that's that. And on that note, we have a very generous listener, that nice guy from Michigan who sent us some money to assist with this bill. And it's I don't keep anything for myself that is sent to me. If I'm going to tell everyone now, if you send us money, it gets split 3 ways. I will not take a lump sum sent just to me, especially after having talked about this on the show that we host as a group. I split everything. If I get something, I'm going to split it 3 ways. And I know most people don't care, but I just wanted him to know that. as well.
Well, I had that $500 AC bill as well.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It was good. It helped.
You had an air conditioner failure, a big bill as well, and so that can go towards helping you with that. And then Dave, you can stock yours away for your air conditioning if it goes bad.
Once every 2 to 3 years, we have to get someone out, but it hasn't. Knock on wood. So far, been like major. It's been like
And now it's cooling down. So
we've got
next year probably.
We've got one more heat. This end of this coming week, it's supposed to be super fucking hot again.
Fuck, man, I've really been enjoying this nice fall weather.
So we'll need our air conditioning for a few more days this week, but after that, it's supposed to calm down and be cool again, and then my heater will fucking break. Yeah. But anyway. Thank you for sending the donation to help us with that. It's really awesome. We have a really great audience that when they can help, they do. And it's really sweet of you guys to think of us and to be so generous. So that nice guy from Michigan, you're a super nice guy.
Extremely.
And I cannot verify that you're from Michigan, but I can verify that you're a nice guy. So thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
For that. And that is it for me.
That's it.
What about you, Dave? What you got going on, my man?
I had jury duty as well in the morning, not in the afternoon. My judge was funny, and I appreciated that. But I was also
a real
late.
mic judge.
A
real mic judge.
Yes. Not that funny. Pretty funny, but not that funny. He reminded me of John Mulaney's monkey judge when he was on SNL. He played a monkey judge. And it's not because this man looked like a monkey, but it's because he reminded me of John Mulaney a little bit.
I think I had the same judge.
Yeah. Probably off the mics, maybe I'll ask you. Did his last name start with J?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
I know his first name was The Honorable.
Yeah. Weird. Mine too. I went to Nashville yesterday for Paul Korn's birthday.
I wanted to go, Paul. I'm sorry I couldn't join Dave and be there with you. Happy belated birthday, sir.
I got to hang out with him and Chandra and Gamebug Prime Nate.
No, man, nice.
From Predator on the NES fame.
Hell yeah.
And then Willie from the Steam Machine podcast. He was there as well. We ate at a place I think it was called 615 Chutney. Which is an Indian place that I thought was really good. I would go back for sure. They had a buffet. I didn't do the buffet because I was kind of concerned that maybe it wasn't going to be like as spicy as like just ordering off the menu. I had the lamb vindaloo. I was tempted to get the sog, but I definitely wanted something spicy. And sog is like typically not very spicy. It was great. And then we went out to Game Galaxy, which is a fucking awesome place.
It really is.
They've got a lot of arcade games and a lot of pinball tables.
A lot of pinball crammed into a very small area.
Yeah.
I mean, finding our card there was how Paul found the podcast in the first place.
I know. Yep. The TADPOG card. I played Bad Cats for Ian.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah. Bad Cats.
Bad Cats.
I don't understand
seafood.
I got seafood.
Did you get seafood?
Yeah, I got seafood.
Good.
And that's when I called it. I was like, I'm not going to top that. I'm never going to get
This is the best
seafood
part.
again.
It's the best part.
And then I played Double Dragon, which is actually the game of the month on the TADPOG Discord, the retro game of the month. Dane, archivist. Double Dragon.
Oh, Double Dragon. Bad Dragon. Bad Dragon. What the fuck is Bad Dragon? Okay.
Bad Dragon is a sex toy.
That's a manufacturer of
toy.
giant dildos.
Yeah.
R/Bad Dragon.
Yeah.
Man, there's some crazy shit happening on there.
There is some crazy shit.
Where the fuck are you putting all that?
Great question.
Yeah.
You know how we were talking about rearranging guts?
Yeah, it'll do it.
That's some real rearranging
Especially
going on.
the ones that look like tentacles.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. It's fun to watch.
Bad Dragon. A Double Dragon. It is fun to watch.
Double Dragon is the retro game of the month on the TADPOG Discord. bit.ly/TADPOG Discord.
Boost.
Mr. Puzzles, a.k.a. Archivist, Archivist. That was Archivist Paul Korn. What the fuck was Dane's title that I forgot all of a sudden?
Enthusiast?
No, that's Jeff. That's
Jeff.
Enthusiast Jeff. I'm just used to Mr. Puzzles now.
Yeah. Shit.
I can't remember it either.
Fuck. Well, he runs it anyway.
Yeah.
And Double Dragon's the game this month, so I had to play it. I also bought it on. I like to get Famicom games when I'm there because they sell those.
Yeah, I remember when last time we were there together, you got a couple.
And
You
I
got a
got-
few, actually.
I got a lot this time.
Nice.
Yeah, I kind of, when I was driving to Nashville, I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend a lot of money on Famicom games today. And then I did that.
Good. Good. I'm glad.
Mission accomplished. So yeah, I picked up a bunch, one of which is the Japanese Double Dragon. And then they had, I was actually the last one of the group there, which is rare because I live far away and I usually want to leave, get my princes, and then go home.
Yeah.
So that I'm not home super late. However, they have a Dungeons and Dragons pinball table there. That is fucking amazing.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Oh, no. I really wish I'd gone.
It is set up where like you select from like 4 characters. There's like a Dragonborn paladin, a halfling rogue, a dwarf cleric, and an elven wizard. You choose the character that you play as, and then you choose your starting area. There are like a kobold town you can start from. And then like 4 different towns. And then the towns you are in determine the missions, essentially, the quests that you can pick up while you're there that involve like different skill shots and stuff. When you get in combat, like there are like combat ramps that light up. So you have to hit the ball up the damage ramp in order to deal damage to the monster on the screen.
Yeah.
You earn experience, so like your characters level up as you play, and then you like if you do a skill shot, you open up a dungeon. So like a dungeon, like a small like little dungeon, actually pops up on the board, and then you or on the table, and then you have to get a skill shot to hit the ball into the dungeon, and when you do, the display turns into like a first-person dungeon crawl. And you control it with like the left and right flippers,
okay.
like determine which corridors and shit you go through. It's a lot of fucking fun. And then the multi-ball on it is there's a big fucking like rubber dragon head
Sure.
on the table. And the multi-ball is when you activate it, he starts shooting them out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And you try to hit him back. If you hit him with the balls, if you hit the big giant rubber bad dragon enough times, you win and get a whole bunch of points. I liked it so much that I was like, how much is this?
Like you wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
They're like $5,000.
More than that.
It was like, what, 8?
It was like, there were 2 different versions. There was like a
Yeah.
$7,000 and then like an $8,000 version. And
Yeah,
I was like,
they're
I'm not going to get
expensive.
this.
Nope.
And I was like, I could sell my car.
Yeah.
If I get remote work, I mean, fuck, we could deal with one car.
Well, and it'll help.
This will appreciate in
working
value,
remotely.
honey. You got to understand.
Yes, it will. I've always wanted a pinball machine, and even cheap ones are too expensive.
I know, right?
But the newer ones like that, they're crazy. They're crazy high.
My big thing, honestly, is like the repair. I get worried about that, and also outside of not thinking about the price because that is a lot of money. I wish there was somewhere nearby that had that table, as opposed to me having to drive. 2.5 hours.
I really wish we had. I feel like Paducah would benefit from a Game Galaxy type place, like an arcade like that.
Yeah,
we should open one.
It would be cool.
It would be cool.
I don't know if Paducah could support it. I don't know if Paducah would support it.
Yeah, it would be tough to know if it would be popular
because Game Galaxy rules because it's not a barcade,
right? It's just
an arcade.
Play video games and pinball,
and there's nothing wrong
if
with
it was a hub where you're buying and selling and letting people play them in the meantime,
right?
Like,
and I think that's what they're doing.
A hub,
right?
Yeah. Not solely make money on your arcade, make money on new and old machines coming out. Yeah,
I like barcades, but I don't think I would ever want to like run a barcade. 100%. That sounds like a nightmare.
It really does.
And then today, this morning, I played tabletop Dungeons and Dragons. We're doing Curse of Strahd, which has been a lot of fun. My lizard folk druid has lycanthropy now, so we'll see how that plays out. We burned 5 points of inspiration for me to re-roll the Constitution save to not contract it, and every one of those failed. So I think it was meant to be.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes. But
Can you find Belladonna and re-roll it again or anything? You
don't know. Don't know. I haven't, outside of just making the Constitution save after being bit. I haven't had to make another save yet.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know if remove curse gets rid of it. But if it does, that's a 3rd level spell. That's I think.
Not too far.
Yeah, I think we got one more level. But the way that the milestone experience works in that, it's kind of tough to gain a level because you don't just gain experience.
See, I like doing both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A mix.
so you're always earning towards something, but you have a big moment, you close the chapter or whatever, yeah, gain a level.
I like milestone for Curse of Strahd because a lot of it is it's sandbox, right? And you move around on the hex map a lot. So it would be really easy to just grind out levels, fighting dire wolves and shit on random encounters. So I feel I don't know. I like the milestone.
To keep it tense and stuff, so it has to,
Yeah. I probably did more stuff, but that's all that's all I really want to try to remember. So
Well, let's see. One, since you guys were recording on a Sunday, you guys are doing me a solid because I have to go to Cincinnati for work. So I come bearing gifts.
Yay.
First one here.
is that Alfredo?
Ian.
Ooh, queso blanco.
Oh.
Jungle Jim's Queso Blanco. And for you, Dave,
Some scorpion salsa? Is this what this is?
Serrano. sauce.
Oh, I like Serrano.
Hell yeah.
I thought at one point you had said that.
I do like Serrano. Not just from Major League. I also like the pepper.
Tanya's going to get it. She's going to love this. We can have that this week. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
You're welcome. Let's see. So, you guys want to hear the good news or the bad news first? I've got both.
Which order would you prefer to give us the news in? Does it matter?
Either way. No, doesn't
Which
matter.
way would let's start with the bad news
Bad
so that
news.
we don't end it on a downer.
Yeah.
So I talked about my flooring.
Yes, okay.
So people came out, suited up, crawled under my house. So my house is basically the Underdark. So
shit.
my sewage, it wasn't a water line. My sewage backed up under my
Oh
house.
God.
Oh, no.
Very, very bad.
And you have a septic tank.
Yes, I do.
Oh no.
So that is busted, emptied under my house. So you got the toxic fumes.
Oh, my God.
And super mold
Yeah.
all the way across.
Oh my God, Tyler.
Crazy mold. The guy came out saying, "I wouldn't live here." So we're gonna get a air quality test. Yes, I don't know if I'm gonna have to sell my house, how we're gonna fix it, or whatever we're gonna do. It's real fucking bad.
Dude, I'm sorry to
bad.
hear that. That's awful.
Sucks. So I mean, what we're looking at is a guy's gonna come out tomorrow, pump out the septic tank, pump everything out from under the house to get that going, and then once it dries out, they're gonna go. We'll have somebody fog and spray to kill the mold.
Yeah.
That's
And
expensive.
Yeah, it's only $500 to do that.
Oh, I need your guy.
Yeah.
Is your insurance going to cover any of this?
Nope, not one bit.
What the fuck?
Nope.
Oh God. Why
so,
have?
and
why
then
do we have it?
we'll have to rip up the floor. So it's an ace carpenter did build my house. It is a very well built house, but for some reason the flooring he chose to use particle board. So that's why it warped and swelled and fucked up so badly.
Any
So
moisture will make
Triangle
particle
board hates particle board.
That's good. So they've got to, that'll have to be ripped up no matter what. And all the mold in the subfloor and floor joists and a bunch of stuff like that where mold is just
Fuck,
all into it real, real bad.
That's fucking terrible.
So yeah, it sucks. It sucks real bad.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, dude.
So hopefully the air quality test comes back because I mean it's still well sealed.
Right.
Like my dad, whenever he and the handyman like laid my floor, they did pour a bunch of like leveling stuff onto it.
Yeah.
So there's like sealant on it. So hopefully it's not that bad.
Would like air purifiers like help? Do you have any like
Maybe.
air
I don't know.
purifiers? They're not like super crazy
They're not too
expensive.
bad. So I think that same flooring company, when they come out sometime very soon, they'll see how that is, see if it's all right. Yeah, that's my bad news. So we're figuring that shit.
That is bad
It's
news.
terrible news. I'm glad we didn't end on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
For your segment. What's the good news?
They have sour candy.
Well, I got accepted into my doctorate program.
Hey, that's
Hell
great.
yeah.
That's
Nice.
something. Yep.
Good deal.
But I do have Final Boss Sour for us to try.
Oh yes.
Level 3 watermelon kiwis.
Okay.
Watermelon kiwis. We haven't had these before, have we?
So they're all kiwis, but apparently I guess they're flavored with watermelon as well. Because we haven't had kiwis since the Frankenstein mix or whatever that had kiwis, prunes, and
All right. It's sticky.
yeah, it is. All right, level 3 watermelon kiwis.
That's good.
It is good.
I got to taste watermelon.
It doesn't sound crazy. Kind of want to dip it in the salsa.
Hell yeah.
That is really good.
All right, here we go.
Do you like the hotter salsa? 'Cause
I do.
They did have 2 more kinds that were super hot, but
Yeah, I do.
because I got you Reaper before. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You did. I'll be honest, man. Reaper is like, there's something about Carolina Reaper flavor that I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's too sweet. There's something about it that I don't
A little
love.
floral. I did see that they had the only one that had an extreme hot warning on it.
Nah, that's not good. I don't like that. I don't like dipping it in salsa.
They did have a ghost pepper that had a new, like the hottest, whatever was filling their ghost pepper, not the Reaper. So next time I'll pick you up that ghost pepper.
Okay. Thank you. I have some stuff too.
Yes.
If you guys want them.
Hell
If
yeah.
you don't, not going to hurt my feelings.
Let's do it.
I gotta suck all the sour off my fingers first. Okay, so every year Nikki makes this like fall time Halloween like party mix.
Yum.
If you guys want. So, there we go.
Thank you.
So it's really just peanuts, M&Ms, and candy corn.
Love this
But
stuff.
I love it.
I've had heard do this before. I do like this.
It's the best way to consume candy corn.
I was just about to say it is the only way I will consume candy corn.
Yeah. I don't mind candy corn. I know a lot of people hate candy corn, but like,
So what's the ratio?
geez, I don't know. She knows, of course, but
Ancient Chinese secret, Tyler. I wouldn't hate raisins in this either. It's good.
yeah, raisins would be good in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
And then have you seen these Mountain Dew Trolley?
I've seen them.
I couldn't find them. I wanted to buy one.
Where you go? It's nice and cold, too.
Cold, too.
Oh yeah.
Would you like one, Ian?
I might have a sip of one if you're going to drink it on the show.
I'll open this one.
I'll open this one, too. I love them. They're 10 calories. They're not 0 calorie, but like,
Are they sugar free? Oh, I can't help you there then.
That's really good. Mm-hmm. That's really, really good.
I like them a lot.
Because I bought some of the 0 sugar mug ice cream sundaes.
Really? I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh, bummer.
I thought like it'll taste like a root beer float.
Right.
No. It tastes like a fucking chocolate soda. It is gross.
Chocolate soda. Okay.
Yeah, cherry lemon. No, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
thanks.
welcome. Did I say the candy company right? Is it Trolley or
Yeah.
is it Trolley?
I
It's
say
Trolley.
Trolley.
The commercials pronounce it trolley.
Okay. All right. That's good. Oh, that reminds me. You said the commercial pronounces it Trolley. So in the Dungeons and Dragons pinball game, you fight a bullet, which is a creature in D&D where it's like one of those names where it's like, is it bullet? Is that how you pronounce it? It's the fucking like land shark thing. And so like I'm playing it and it says, you're being attacked by a bullet. And it's like, there it is. It's been said. It's got to be canon.
Canon now.
Play. You're being attacked by a bullet. And it's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You recorded the voice line 2 different ways. It's like, this has got to be a troll. Like, it has to be like intentionally done that way.
It's got to be a trolley.
Yeah.
Well, I got inspired. I do have a large set of drafts.
Oh, man, that could have gone a lot of different ways. I got a large set of drafts.
I made 10 drafts. So
Holy
however many
Damn.
you want to do, whatever you want to do, it's up to you guys.
Oh, if you're here for like the guts talk, I'm sorry. We should have said that up front. This game
There's not
fucking
a lot of that.
this game fucking sucks. So
Oh, like supremely bad.
we'll get to that for a little
Yeah.
bit, but I feel like this is gonna be the bulk of the show.
Yeah, because I agree. I wish I'd played American Gladiators because this fucking game sucked. More
Man,
news at 11.
I
Yeah.
would rather play American Gladiators.
I could go back and forth. So when we start talking about the game, I would love to do a compare and contrast with American Gladiators.
All right, what drafts you got?
So I've got 10-spot chore draft,
Okay.
10-spot magazine draft as suggested by Zalnop,
Okay, that's a
I
good
like
one.
that.
a 10-spot dead president draft as suggested by Nate, a 10-spot worst video game worlds to survive in draft
I like that one too.
by Pooh Brounder, 2000s rappers by Melissa,
Okay.
a frozen foods draft, a gross in quotes, that's your perception, a 5-spot 90s Schwann's food draft,
Oh, man.
a regional food draft, and an HBO shows draft.
Most of the food ones I'm down for.
All right.
I try to steer toward food because we all have that in common. We can all do that.
But the Schwans, I don't think I can play that one.
All right. Read me the choices one more time.
Chores,
I'm under a
Chores.
Schwann's NDA. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Okay. Chores.
chores magazines,
Hold on. I'm building a wheel. Okay.
dead presidents,
Okay.
I'm too dumb for that one. I can't do that one.
Okay.
video game survival worlds,
Okay.
2000s rappers,
Okay.
frozen foods,
Frozen foods.
gross foods,
Gross foods.
regional foods,
Regional foods.
Assistant to the regional foods.
Assistant to the regional foods.
HBO shows.
HBO shows. Okay. Now, I'm spinning the wheel. We don't have to go with this, but this might help us decide which one to play.
Okay.
Spinning, and we landed on gross foods.
All right.
Okay. I'm down for that.
So I tried to stay away from anything particularly ethnic. So just kind of in general.
Okay.
Whenever you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right. First, so 10 spot. Fruit cake.
Fruit cake.
Fruited cake.
What'd you call me?
I've had fruitcake that I didn't hate.
Yeah, I have to.
So I'm going to do what I always do. I think I'm going to make that my baseline.
Okay.
Now, are we rating this by how bad it is the top?
I think
like
to you, yeah.
Grossest?
Yeah.
So
To
grossest
least
would be
gross?
1.
Grossest would be 1.
Least gross would be
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. 5 for me on fruitcake.
I'm gonna take a gamble because I'm guessing there's gonna be like way grosser shit. Because I've had fruitcake where it's been like, fuck, all right, fuck yeah,
pretty good,
I'll eat
yeah.
the rest of this.
Right.
8.
Pickled ginger.
I've never had pickled
That is
ginger.
one food that I cannot fucking stand. I eat just about everything, but man, I hate pickled ginger.
If I've had it, it's been in something.
Yeah.
You know what I
It'll
mean?
be in a sushi
like
roll
in
or
like
something.
yeah. Is that what you get? That's like sliced on the side, thinly sliced on the side.
Yep.
I like that. Okay.
Like I like ginger, but for
Yeah.
some reason pickled ginger turns me off.
I really can't say. I got to put it at 6 because I've never had it that I know of.
I'm gonna put it at 5. I mean, I'm more of a wasabi guy myself, and you get that on the side.
I would
too.
much rather.
So-
I would pop wasabi in my mouth before I would pickled ginger.
Okay.
Next is
5.
black licorice.
Ugh.
Same girl.
Even smelling black licorice gives me a headache. But I don't hate Jägermeister, which I
Right.
always equate with black
Yeah,
licorice.
I'm in the same boat.
but
They're
I
different.
don't. But I'm going to put that at 4.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that at 2. I think it's really gross. I don't think I've ever had a black licorice that I've been like,
Is even acceptable.
yeah, that I've been like, not only do I not want another one, I don't want to finish this.
There's this guy that I work with that eats licorice root powder.
Oh,
Like UO character?
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
He eats it with. He like has a bag of it in the trunk of his car, like a bag, and he gets a spoonful of it and just eats it raw,
like Creed, he has that in his
and then
mung
just
bean.
swallows it with
Yeah.
water. Yeah.
Dude, I will say that what are they? You just said them. The
Mung beans.
Yeah. Those smell really good when they're warmed up. Like just dry in the
Oh, really?
microwave. Cuz it's like Nikki would use those as like a heating pad. Like in the long
My
ago.
mom would use rice, and it was always really gross smelling.
Oh.
Hot old rice in a
yeah.
sock.
In a sock.
It's a good steam name.
That is a good steam name. That's how you get a homunculus.
All right, next is liver.
Yee, I hate liver. Nikki likes it, and she can prepare it in a way that she likes to eat it, but I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't
Is
eat
it?
it, but I'm not.
Does it have to be a specific kind of liver?
Because
Because like, there's this place in St. Louis, this really fancy restaurant called Tony's, and they have this goose liver pate that is like fucking amazing, and I love it. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever eaten.
That's basically foie gras.
Okay,
I
I don't
guess
know
that'd be
that
like
I've
beef liver.
ever eaten beef liver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
So,
consider.
I don't have any experience with it because it sounds disgusting. So I'm going to put it at 3.
I'm not a big organ eating guy.
Yeah. Well, I
Don't
remember
love organs.
Yeah.
I watched the episode of Doug
Yeah.
about liver and onions.
Right.
Like a week after that, I went to Lambert's, and it's on their menu. For some fucking reason, I got it. Like, I wasted a trip to Lambert's on their liver and onions, and it was so fucking gross.
I believe it.
I mean,
Did
I
they
could
throw it to you like
tolerate
the
it
roll?
now. Just
Catch a
throw
liver.
a hot liver at you. All right, next is black pudding,
What is black pudding?
blood sausage. It's an
God.
English blood
I
sausage.
put licorice too high. I don't like licorice, but like, well, black pudding also is pretty fucking.
Blood and oats.
It's disgusting.
I'm going to go ahead and put that at 2 because I've never had it and it does sound disgusting.
I'll put it at 3. We're gonna have head cheese on here.
No head cheese.
Okay.
I'm going to be liking things way more than I should on this list.
Next is Peeps.
Oh,
Peeps.
10. 10. I love peeps.
I have to put Peeps at 10. They're gross, but I have to put it at 10 too
Oh,
because I
man.
can eat Peeps.
Freeze them. I love it. Throw them in the
Freeze them
freezer.
sounds like a good idea.
Also, stale peeps. They're
They
good.
get that little crunch to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the ones. Let them air out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Doesn't take long for them to get stale.
It doesn't.
Next is a savory Jello salad, like you see in those 70s cookbooks. Celery,
Savory?
tomatoes
Ooh.
in
They
Jello.
put
sounds
everything.
gross.
They put everything in gelatin in the 70s.
So that's
in
your
the
childhood,
50s and
Ian, so you
60s.
probably remember the heyday of
I do. I think really
tomato,
the heyday,
lime, celery, lettuce, Jello molds.
the heyday of that kind of shit was really the 50s and 60s.
And they call it the heyday because they killed so many horses to gather their hooves for the gelatin.
There was a surplus,
There was a surplus of hay.
Yeah.
The heydays.
I'm gonna put that at 7.
I've never had a savory Jello.
I've never had one either.
I don't really love like fruity Jello, so I think I would hate a savory Jello.
Yeah, they used to put fucking everything in gelatin back then.
So-
'cause it was so easy to slice and keep.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was gross. I've had some savory Jello before that had like it was flavorless Jello, mind you, but with like meat and stuff suspended in it, and it's like it's
Yeah.
disgusting.
JELL, no.
Heyo. It's fucking gross.
4.
It's just a stupid idea.
Next is durian fruit.
I've heard really bad things about durian, that it smells awful.
Oh,
and
it's supposed
corpse.
to taste like pudding, but yeah, smells like a corpse.
Didn't we get something was sent to us that was durian fruit?
And it sat in the
Flavored,
P.O.
right?
box
Oh.
way too long. And because I think Zeus sent that to us.
Was
And he
it
was like,
Zeus?
when we said we got it, he was like, oh my, I sent that forever ago. Do not eat that.
Okay. Sorry, Zeus. I forgot that you sent that.
I'm gonna put it at 8, but I'm saving my number 1 spot for something I know for sure is gross because I've never had durian either.
I'll do 7 for durian fruit. No,
Next.
Dorian fruit.
Dorian.
That's
Dr.
good
John
shit.
Dorian fruit. Next is jellied eels.
Oh my god.
Yuck!
Yep.
I've never had that.
Well, we're going to number 1
it's an
spot on
English staple. Meat pies, green gravy, parsley gravy, and jellied eels.
Good
that.
Lord.
I've always wanted to go to the UK, but I'm probably starved to death if I ever did.
Because what? Because I saw
I'm not
Keith
trying
Lee
any
go
of that
over there
shit.
and he was trying all this English food, and he went to the most famous places that was open for like 200 years that serves just meat pie, the
Traditional.
parsley, and the jellied eels. And he was just like, dude, this is fucking
I mean, I feel like a meat pie, I could fuck with a meat pie, right? I don't know. What kind of meat do they use?
I think it's just beef, but it's not seasoned. It's just
Oh,
unseasoned beef in a pie crust.
they give you anything to like dip
And
it in or
mashed
anything?
potatoes that are sort of on the side, the parsley gravy, and the jellied eels.
Jellied eels.
Yeah.
Are they like full-sized ass eels?
I mean,
or-
it looks like a mid-section, like an eel steak covered in white, chunky gelatin.
Gross.
I
man.
mean, I like thin-sliced barbecue eel, like at the Japanese
Sure.
restaurant. Great.
I don't, but
Not
I could
like
see that being, more appetizing. What do they just boil them or like what?
I think so. Boil
Fuck
them and
that.
then gelatinize them.
They boil and gelatinize everything there. If I went there, I'd have to just live off of fish and chips and Scotch eggs.
Yep.
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
Well, yeah.
And they do like a good Sunday roast, with carrots, potatoes, shit like that.
They have
But,
McDonald's too.
yeah. Yep. And then last is natto.
Oh,
Natto, which I bought some for Choco Chica, and she took one bite and was just like, oh.
What is
why
that?
did she want it? It's fermented soybean,
She
right?
saw it on TikTok. She's like, I want to try that. Yeah, it looks
And
like
I have never eaten it, but I have smelled it, and I can tell you that I don't want to eat it based on how it's.
I've had it a few different times, and I've had stuff far worse, but it is a textural nightmare because it's, fermented soybeans, basically looks like little bitty kidneys suspended in snot.
Gross. Well, it landed at 9
Shake
for me.
eats it every morning. He hated it, but got used to it. Now he likes it, eats it every morning.
It would probably be the same like if you were in Australia and then you just forced yourself to eat Vegemite every day. But then you'd start liking it. But Vegemite's fucking nasty.
Yep, I don't like Vegemite
But
either.
not though. It's like one of those things where it is like, because like I watch shit on YouTube, and it's like I know like a lot of the street interviews are probably not like a good like true sample of the population, but like I've seen a lot of Japanese people be like, "Oh no, I don't fuck with that. That is disgusting." I think it might even be like a generational thing. Where
Yeah.
it's like
I could totally see
like
that.
the older people like it and the younger people
Just
don't
classic
like it.
Japanese cuisine, like really old school. I can totally see that.
Just like my grandmother might put shit in gelatin that
Right.
normally we wouldn't
Yeah,
put in
savory
gelatin.
Yeah.
All right, I've removed gross foods from the wheel of potential misfortune, and I'm
Wheel
going
of
to
misfortune.
spin now.
Okay.
We're spinning. We're in the process. This wheel is ugly, by the way.
Hell yeah.
It looks like my parents' furniture in the 70s. It's like greens and oranges and shit.
It has like brown
Browns
sawmills on it.
and yeah. That would be Tanya's family's
Oh, okay.
furniture. My family's furniture was like modern stuff back then, but it was all browns and greens and oranges and yellows, like baby shit green refrigerators. And
Yes.
the oven I almost died playing
Right.
on was like baby shit
Your
green.
polyworld transformation.
Yeah, where I almost came Polyworld. 2000s rappers is the next category.
All right.
This can be overridden if you'd rather do something else. I can spin again.
I'm concerned. I wasn't big into rap in like the early 2000s.
Right.
But I'm willing to try.
You've heard of
this.
all these people.
Yeah, but can I keep them straight?
Oh, well.
Spin again.
Whatever you guys. I'll play if you guys want to do it. I'll play.
Let's spin again.
Okay.
And if we like this next category
Pick a choice.
better than 2000s rappers, we'll do 2000s. We'll do it
Okay.
however we feel.
All right.
We'll pick
I don't want to be
between
a
two.
bad sport. If you guys want to do,
No, I kind of want to do one of the others anyway.
I really wanted to do magazines.
Well, you're in luck.
Hey,
We landed on magazines.
Hell
Let's do that one.
Yes.
Magazine draft. Okay. Nominated by Zalnop. Number 1, Cosmo.
Cosmo. Cosmo was fun in high school. Reading about, was that? No, that was teen, maybe. There was one that had like embarrassing stories in it. Fuck, I can't remember
I
which
think
one
they
that
both
was.
do.
I like those
Cosmo
embarrassing
had the
stories.
sex tips, like put
Yeah.
a donut on it.
Yeah. Put a donut on it.
I want to say
Sack
that,
'em.
like, didn't Cosmo also like run a full spread on Burt Reynolds where he was naked?
Play girl.
That was Play Girl.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was thinking that one was Cosmo. I know Cosmo didn't typically have nude photo spreads, but anyway,
Yeah.
Play Girl. Okay. Well, my mom didn't read Cosmo, and I didn't have sisters, but I would occasionally be like at my girlfriend's house or something, and they'd always have Cosmo laying around, and we'd do the sex quizzes,
Right. Yeah.
which were always
I feel like
fun.
Cosmo had fun stuff in it like
Yeah.
that. I feel like out of a lot of the magazines that target women, I feel like Cosmo is one of those where like I would always want to pick it up and like read like the fucking sex tips.
Would
in
you
there
read
and-
smut, but you're a Baptist? Cosmo.
Cosmo.
See, it was the key to unlocking secrets.
Right.
You feel like you're learning about women.
Wait a
and
minute.
girls
This doesn't
way.
seem true. Let me cross-reference this with Men's Health.
And obviously, I was not the demographic, but it was a fun magazine to read, especially with your girlfriend. I'm going to put it at 7.
I'm going to go kind of, I guess, high and go 4.
4.
Yeah, I got good memories with Cosmo.
Okay.
You got the embarrassing stories. You got the sex tips. There's usually a pretty lady on the cover.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Almost always. Yes. Lots of underwear ads.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Next, Playboy.
I put Cosmo too high.
I liked Playboy a lot.
I did too.
I thought that I liked the art for the cartoons they would put in there. I liked reading the articles. I really
Even besides the porn, like
Yeah,
It was a good magazine.
It was a
to
good
read.
magazine,
Yeah.
Guys.
and I learned what.
I love the naked women in Playboy.
Me too.
I just want to go on record.
Oh, absolutely! It's the best part of Playboy, 100%.
They also had sex tips.
Once you're finished, it's still good to read.
yeah, there's still like this. I learned a lot about music and stuff reading.
There's
Playboy.
good interviews in there.
There really
honestly,
are.
there was. I don't know anymore. It doesn't exist, right?
No, it's over.
It did have good writing.
It was a hell of a magazine. I'm not gonna make it my top pick, but I am gonna put it pretty high on the list at 3. Because I was a bigger fan. I was a bigger fan of more hardcore magazines like Penthouse, Hustler,
Game Pro.
Game Pro, EGM,
Yeah.
Good Housekeeping.
Creek pages.
Woman's World.
Yeah,
That's the one my
I like to
mom
let-
always read.
Yeah, I like to let my imagination wander.
Next is Time magazine.
It bored me.
Same.
I never. If I want news, I'll watch the news. And I realize Time is more than just a news. It's not necessarily a news magazine. It is, but it's more of a. I want to say it feels more like a historical archive to me.
Yeah.
But mainly the reason I don't hate it, but mainly the reason I don't care for Time is because there's this dickhead MAGA accountant here in town who his office is plastered with old Time magazine covers. And I don't like him. And therefore I
There's an
associate
association. Yeah.
Time magazine with him.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to put it at 8.
So Time magazine is, I agree, I find it to be boring. But what is fun is looking at an old Time magazine.
Absolutely. Like go to an antique
An
shop
old
or something and go
Yes.
get one from like the 40s, and
40s,
50s, like
yeah.
around when the war was going,
Yeah.
World War II.
That shit's really, really
It
interesting.
is, truly. If you're looking for like perspectives around that times of major events in the country, that is absolutely the place to go to get it.
So
You're
because
not
of that, I'm
wrong.
going to put it at 5.
Okay.
It's not something that I would read for leisure unless it was super old.
Right.
Because then it's fun.
Yeah.
Next is People.
So I'm on the fence about People because
And the magazine.
yeah, and the magazine. They have like it used to be a little bit it's kind of a mix of pop culture but also serious stuff in there too. I feel like it's in a lot of sometimes I look at People magazine and I think it's like the BuzzFeed of my childhood, right?
That's a really good comparison.
But also some of the stuff that comes out of BuzzFeed is interesting.
Yeah.
So it's hard to. That one's really going to have to ride the middle for me at number 5 because they also have. We watch a lot of cable TV, and we've got those 2 channels, ID channel and Oxygen Network, that are like basically true crime 24/7. And they have one show on one of those channels called People Magazine Investigates. And those are really fucking good shows to watch because they get a lot of facts and a lot of details, and they're more appealing to me than some of the bullshit that they show on there. So I still give People Magazine credit where credit is due. But when you look at the cover of it, it just kind of like it looks like a BuzzFeed article or a bunch of BuzzFeed articles. I don't know. So that's 5 for me.
I really don't like this magazine. So 9 for me. I'm assuming there's going to be one out there that's worse. Or one that I don't like as much. But yeah, 9.
National Geographic.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. My dad subscribed to National Geographic my whole life. I think he's probably gotten rid of them by now, but he had every issue of that magazine for fucking 10 years in the library, his little book room, his library.
It's a great magazine. It's
It
no
is.
zoo books, but it's real close.
It is a great magazine, and I can tell you that when they found the Titanic and that National Geographic came out, I read that thing 100 times and looked at the map where they showed how deep it was.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
That's gotta probably be my number one. Because I've looked through so many of those National Geographics, and I feel like I know a lot of the things I know today just from absorbing information out of those.
Yep, I get it.
Yeah, number one for me.
I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna put it at 3. 1 would work for me, but I'm gonna hold out for a gaming magazine, maybe, or I don't know, a Playboy 2 or something.
Penthouse. If he says Penthouse, I'll be sad.
Next is Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone. This is one of the only magazines I actually subscribed to. Mostly through the 90s. Tony and I had a ongoing subscription to Rolling Stone, and I really liked that magazine, but I got really tired of it over time. I felt like, I don't know, I just didn't care for it after a while. But I'm going to give it its credit because of how long I did subscribe to it. Number 4.
Man, this sucks because I like Rolling Stone more than I like Cosmo. But I don't want to put Rolling Stone at 1, and my next highest spot is 6. And I feel like that is not a good representation of how I actually feel, but that's where it has to live, is at 6. I'm not putting it number 1. That wouldn't feel right.
Next is the GQ.
I never read GQ.
Me neither. I don't really...
If I had more money to buy clothes, I might.
I feel like the GQ is for the kind of person where I feel like GQ just illustrated a lifestyle that I'm not capable of living.
Yeah.
And I see enough of that out in the real world as it is. I see a lot of people living a life that I'll never have. Not that I'm disparaging them for having something I don't,
But also fuck them a little bit.
I'm not gonna right. Also, I'm not gonna have that kind of pushed on me, right? And I'm definitely not gonna read this lifestyle magazine of some. I wouldn't want to live like a lot of the stuff they talk about in GQ, right? I would prefer something more helpful like Men's Health or something like that. I'm gonna put GQ at 10.
7 for me. I would if I had more money. I mean, I've seen, because like John, that's when I've read GQ, is because he would have magazines, not Gun Mage. But whenever I was over at his house, which was rarely, I'd be like, oh, sweet. And I'd flip through and it's like, this is pretty cool. I like this. It's like Fantasyland. Because it is like,
oh yeah, this stuff's great. This car is cool.
Right,
that watch is wonderful.
Yeah, but it's like
I wish I could wear that suit.
Never ever. The clothes were always where it's like, man, it'd be nice to wear nice clothes.
Right,
but yeah, they're super crazy.
It only makes me want. It only makes me want something I can't have.
Yeah, it seems unhealthy.
It does.
You know what I mean? It seems unhealthy for me to read it.
Right. I already have enough of that shit in my life as it is.
They should make the magazine subscription $10,000.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
it's unattainable.
Right. So 7 for me.
8, Men's Health.
Hell yeah. I learned so much about jacking off from Men's Health.
I don't think it belongs in my number 2 spot, although that's gonna be I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna put it at number 6, even though I feel like it doesn't belong there. But good magazine.
Every time I make my wife have her period early, I say, thank you, Men's Health. You showed me the way. I kind of want to put it at 1 just because, honestly, as a 10-year-old boy, I read so much. My dad subscribed to Men's Health, and I'd wait till he was asleep and be like, all right, let's learn how to please a woman. Let's crack this open and start studying for the future.
There you go.
But fuck it. We'll do 8. I'm still holding out for my number 1. I'm gonna get stuck with some bullshit.
Next is highlights.
All right.
Highlights magazine.
I loved highlights.
I did
as
too.
a kid.
Favorite doctor's office staple. Find the different things in the
Yep.
picture.
Good for dentists.
But I didn't have like a subscription to highlights, and I really only ever looked at it when I was at the doctor's office.
Right.
So now I associate highlights with the doctor's office, which
Right.
sucks.
Yeah.
So 9.
But it is fun to be like, man, I'm tired of looking at the fish in this aquarium. Oh, highlights.
Yeah.
The table with the blocks that go on the runners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've done all those. All right.
What's Goofus up to? I'll put it at 10 only because I don't want to put it at 1.
Okay.
And that's the last spot left.
Lastly is TV Guide.
Hey, I like that as my number 2. I
thought a gaming magazine would be too easy, so I left them off.
I looked
Yeah,
at
that makes sense.
TV Guide a lot. Like, not just to see what was on, but they would always have, like, you know, the new shows that were coming out. And, you know, I loved TV Guide. Plus, it was little.
Yeah.
It was a tiny little digest magazine.
That's when you said TV Guide, I thought of Reader's Digest because my grandparents subscribed to Reader's Digest. And I remember being confused by it as a child.
It
I
was
read a lot of it on the
magazine.
toilet at my grandparents' house.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yep. Before phones.
Yep.
I always thought the covers were weird.
Yeah.
The cover to Reader's Digest was always weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, TV Guide, my number 2. I like it.
Number 1 by default. Not where I would put it, but yeah, if I could rearrange this list, it would actually be very different.
Yeah.
But that's the nature of
Of the
That's the
blind
nature of the
draft.
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 Yep.
We doing another, or are we moving on to the
Up to
game
you
talk?
guys.
we should probably move on to the
Oh,
game
yeah.
talk.
I
I thought it
agree.
would
It's
be.
getting late,
Okay.
and we got work tomorrow.
All right. Guts.
Nickelodeon Guts.
Did you guys watch the show?
Yes.
No,
I watched it a lot,
I
even though
did.
I didn't love it.
I
I watched a lot of it too.
I never watched it. My son had his own TV, and he watched it, but I never did.
Yeah.
And because I was a little aged out of it.
Yes,
at
that
that point.
makes sense.
Understandable.
I wanted a piece of the aggro crag.
Yes. Yes. I would still love a piece of the aggro crag for the studio.
I read that it is a very coveted piece of Nickelodeon memorabilia. It's a piece of the crag.
I'm curious. When I was playing this, I streamed it on Discord, and Paul hopped in there, and he was showing me like photographs of like, I guess merch that were like recreations of the aggro crag, like trophy.
Oh, yeah.
that they would get, which made me wonder. It's like as many as I don't know how many seasons of this there were, but it seemed like there were a lot.
4.
There were 4.
There were
seasons?
160 episodes
Okay.
between 1992 and 1995, and early in 1996.
So that means that 160 of these trophies were given out. At least one of those has to have been sold on eBay at one point in time.
Well,
You know what I
eBay, the
mean?
ones I'm finding on eBay are, I guess they had a limited run in stores where you could buy them, and
Yeah.
that's what's available.
Yeah,
And
that's
those
what
are,
Paul was showing me.
Yeah, those are about $200.
Those are $200. Just
Yeah,
the
but
ones you could
think
buy.
about a real one that was
one.
won on the show by a real contestant.
And of course,
Or that was
the
one.
knockoff is literally just a chunk of green plastic. Like it could not be more bullshit.
Hell yeah. That's yeah.
There was also a spin-off called Global Guts.
You know, I've heard of Global Guts, but I think I was aged out of that one because I never watched it.
1995 to 1996. It was just one season.
Yeah, I just started high school, so
And apparently there was one later called My Family's Got Guts, where families would participate together in
like
it.
Family Double Dare,
Yeah.
but guts. Okay.
This
That's
is
like a porn genre now. My family has guts.
It was a super popular show on Nickelodeon. It rivaled Double Dare and Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Man, but I feel like both of those were much better game shows than Guts.
Agree. I know Guts, and I know the show, and I loved Double Dare.
Guts just wasn't as like out of all of the Nickelodeon game shows, I feel like it was the least fun one.
Right.
It was like the one that they kind of like, I guess, wanted to be more serious with.
Yeah.
Double Dare fucking ruled. Double Dare was a great Super Sloppy
Double Dare was a
Hell
fucking
yeah.
awesome show.
Family Double Dare. Oh shit. I
Yeah,
love Family
me
Double
too,
Dare.
Me too. And them digging for those flags and shit.
Yeah.
At the end. And
It was
Mark,
fun.
what was the host
Summers,
name?
Mark
Summers. I love Mark Summers.
Yeah.
Just Double Dare was probably the best game show ever on Nickelodeon.
I think there's
maybe
an NES version.
maybe in the top
I think you're right.
5 ever game shows. I really
Yeah,
love.
yeah. That's a
I
great,
like Double
great
Dare.
show.
Like, what would you do?
What would you do?
Oh, I really like that.
Wild and Crazy Kids. I liked Wild and Crazy Kids, man. Legend of the Hidden Temple, though, like, why is that not the
That
Super
should have
Nintendo
been-
game?
yes.
It would have been awful,
Yes.
though. You know, but still, I feel like that would have made a better
That makes more sense than this.
better
one. Yeah.
game than Guts.
It was a direct answer to shows like American Gladiators. So this was
Yeah.
a kid version of American Gladiators because it came out at the same time.
Here is on our retro Nickelodeon, the guy who is married to Mo. Has a piece of a working piece because it lights up whenever you turn it on.
Mo is the ref.
Mo
by the way.
Quirk.
Genuine.
I remember being a child and being like, okay, all right, fuck yeah.
So they got
That's a
medals.
pretty lady.
They didn't win prizes.
Mo.
They didn't win prizes on the show except for medals, and if you beat the Aggro Crag, you got a piece of it.
So this is a cheap game show
Yeah,
to
they
produce.
They didn't award cash prizes or vacations or any of that kind of stuff like Double Dare did.
Here's some plastic, kid.
Yeah.
We got a bungee cord and a pool and then a permanent climbable rock wall. It's all we got.
Mo's name is Moira. Moira Quirk was her name. She was the ref.
Mike O'Malley.
I loved
the
Mike
host.
O'Malley.
O'Malley.
You
I
guys
was
big-
shocked when I saw him on a sitcom.
Yes,
I was like,
dear.
What's he doing?
The show, yes, dear.
And Glee.
He's in Glee.
He was a dad. He was the I forget the character's name. He was his dad because the kid who was gay.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was his very straight
Yeah,
laced
yeah, yeah.
dad
Yep.
who had to accept him.
Yep, I didn't watch Glee, but I think I saw clips, maybe on The Soup or something. I can't remember where, and being like, Mike O'Malley. Wow.
He can act. I thought he just was like a host. Was Kirk Fogg going to be on a show now?
Nice.
So the Aggro Crag trophy is so iconic that pieces sometimes surface on auction sites selling sometimes for thousands of dollars.
Hey.
O'Malley and Quirk became cult favorites among 90s kids. Their chemistry is often cited as a reason the show worked so well.
Man, we watched an episode of Guts on YouTube, and I will say that I applaud Mike O'Malley for really trying to make a lot of it interesting. I can tell you that I didn't love Guts as a kid. As an adult, I really didn't like it.
Yeah.
I really didn't like it.
Yeah.
I got mad because they've got like the fucking kayak.
Fucking kayak.
The kayak thing in the wave pool. And it's like, as an adult, I look at that, I'm like, no one can do this. It's like not even a kayak. It's like an inflatable you'd get with a medium pizza at Pizza Hut. You know what I mean? And it's like the paddles are all shitty. And it's like, I told Nikki, I was like, they couldn't do this without the waves. It's like the kind where you like push the paddle and it spins the whole fucking kayak because it doesn't have a fin on
I
the
love
bottom.
the kids
stabilizer.
who would just like as soon as they got it, just turn in circles until the buzzer went off.
Right.
So there was the kayak race. There was slam dunk where you get harnessed and
And the bungee
and
cords.
bungee cords,
is
to
half
try
the
to
game.
which
It
is
is.
half the video game. Attack, which is kids threw foam balls at moving targets while running through obstacles. Basic training, an obstacle course inspired by military boot camp. Sky slam, aerial basketball, dunking while suspended on a bungee cord. Elastic sports, variations on traditional sports but played with bungee cords or trampolines like bungee soccer. And then, of course, the Aggro Crag was the final round.
Right. Which is the part of the show that I liked. I like the
Right.
aggro crag.
Smoke, sirens, confetti, traps, all that kind of stuff. Live gators, snipers, aborigines.
Now we're talking.
It was a true death match.
Man, also watching the show as an adult, it was crazy. This never really crossed my mind when I was a kid, but as an adult, I'm like, there's 3 kids playing. One of them is as tall as like the female assistant. Right. And it's like, I remember I looked at Nikki at the very beginning of the show and I was like, she's going to win.
Yeah.
And she did. She played a perfect game. And
Right.
Michael Malley's like, I can't believe it. A perfect game. And I'm like, I can't believe it. She's fucking 5'8".
Well, the disparity was the same as the Hunger Games. There are
Yeah.
Right.
15-year-olds and 8-year-olds.
Yeah. Yeah. It's wild.
You got to get in the game, kid. If you want to survive the aggro crag. There were some contestants that went on to become actual athletes.
Cool.
Avery Johnson Jr., son of NBA coach Avery Johnson, appeared on Global Guts and later played Division I basketball for Alabama. Mike Vitar, best known as Benny the Jet Rodriguez from The Sandlot.
Wow.
Appeared in Nickelodeon promotional tie-ins with Guts. He wasn't a pro athlete, but was marketed as one.
Huh.
Jonah Worth completed on Global Guts and later played competitive baseball through college. And then Ana Maria Perez, another Global Guts contestant, went on to become a professional soccer player in Spain's women's leagues.
And then also Hercules from the Rottweiler from The Sandlot.
And James Earl Jones.
He mauled 2 kids on the set of Guts. But they also
He
marketed
was
him
an
as an
obstacle in
athlete.
the aggro crag.
Yeah. We've hidden the Rottweiler in one of the activators. When you slam on it, he's gonna sick balls.
You got to jump over the fence.
That's all I have as far as like facts and figures about the show.
It'd be fun, man. It'd be a fun fucking back in the day if Nickelodeon had done like a game show as like a Skinner box experiment where it's like, here's the aggro crag. You got to hit these 9 activators as you go up. But every time you hit an activator, someone dies. We can't control who it is, but somebody dies.
It's probably not going to be anybody you know, but somebody on Earth.
And also, they might not die immediately. So you can always wonder in the future when a loved one dies, did I do that?
We got a letter? A letter to go through?
Yeah, I do.
May as well commentate along with the letter.
Yeah. Good call.
Because really, all these levels to choose from.
Boils down to two levels, really. 2 games. Yeah.
All right. From Brad. Zine Lord.
Lord.
Brad writes, Guts.
Hello.
I had to chuckle when you guys paused on the name Lace when listing the American Gladiators because the second version of Lace was featured on one of my stepdad's Penthouse magazines when I was at the exact age when you were thrilled to discover your home has some Penthouse magazines in it. She is super not my type as an adult, but beggars couldn't be choosers when I was 13, and it was 1994.
That's some convenient fucking porn.
Truly.
When you're 13 and it's in the house.
Right, and it's Penthouse of all things.
Yeah.
Like, you can see all the stuff in Penthouse.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to get all up in them guts? Apologies if that joke was already made.
That's fine.
You knew it was going to be made by
Yeah.
now. It's fine. It's okay. We can't make that joke enough. Sarah Nade was ready for dim guts. I bet she was. In the January 1995 Game Pro. This is the longest.
We're not going to get a UK
Ever.
review
No.
of Nickelodeon Guts? Damn it.
No, we're not. I'm not getting all my.
It was called Bowels over there.
Okay. Something's missing. Technological issues. Sorry for that.
Please stand by.
My fucking iPad is acting like an asshole right now. Here we go. Sarah Nade writes, do you have what it takes to bounce higher than you thought possible?
No,
Do you dream of climbing a mountain full of obstacles?
I don't.
Do you like the TV show? If so, Nickelodeon Guts is for you.
Boo. Boo.
You gotta have guts. In Guts, you're part of the real life TV show performing one of 6 feats. Among them are elastic sports, where you bounce through activities in a harness, and action sports, where you maneuver on tracks laden with obstacles to beat the clock. The graphics are merely average, mainly because the repetitive side view lacks variety. The medium-sized sprites are digitized, and athletes look cool, if not very detailed. But the background audience never moves. I thought the movement in this was... It, like, tried to be good, and then it wasn't. And you kind of, like...
Because it looks good.
It looks good, but
like,
it controls so fucking badly.
I feel like the still like sprites looked fine, but it was like everything had like 3 frames of animation. Like when you're like bouncing, like doing the dunks and shit on the elastic sports.
Yeah.
It is like 3 fucking frames.
There was more animation of you stumbling to try to get back up on the platform than there was when you're actually going through the air.
Yeah.
The sound in this cart lacks guts. The music is pretty basic. You may want to turn it down before it gets tiresome. And the contestants make no noise even when they fall. That is not true.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Ooh, every time you run into a wall, which I did a whole bunch.
It's fun to do because you can fucking slam those kids in the walls.
Yeah, you really can.
Yeah. There's some weight behind it.
At least the roar of the crowd in elastic sports is realistic, as is the scorekeeper's voice. At first, controls are difficult.
This is another one where you need the instruction manual, like American Gladiator.
I couldn't
figure it out.
I went through several rounds of just button mashing on elastic sports.
Not intuitive at all.
Yeah.
And again, it's another one like American Gladiators where it could have even been a sprite on the screen as you're playing with a D-pad and then pressing the bottom button to like charge your jump. Oh, okay. And then like press B to shoot. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, one player would label it as training mode.
Yeah, single player mode.
Give me some training.
Yeah.
Right. Train me. Don't make me just
say what
guess.
it is.
Yeah. I had to find the instruction manual to figure out how to play it.
Good old Game Facts had one fact for this game.
Yeah.
At first, the controls are difficult because each event has a different challenge for you to master. Younger gamers and those with little patience might have a hard time. Guess which category I'm in. But practice eventually makes perfect. It might be best to try out this card as a rental. If it grabs you, strap on your harness, give a yell, and show the world you have guts. I wanted to say, strap on that harness and get up in them guts.
That was a very creative last paragraph.
Yeah, it really was. Could be read in a number of ways. This one got 3.5s across the board, except for Control, which got a 3.0, which I think was generous.
I think that's generous as well. I thought this game was pretty thin.
Oh my God.
I fucking hated this game.
It's Monty Python wafer thin.
Yeah.
Of a fucking game. Like it is a joke of a fucking game. Like, it is so boring and bare bones and lacking.
Bare bones is a really good way to put it. Also boring, a good way to put it. It feels criminal that really this game is 2 events that they've repackaged 3 times each to like make a game. And I put that in like, I hope those air quotes were like audible.
They were audible air quotes, yeah.
Because like, I thought American Gladiators was a bad video game. I think Guts is worse.
Yeah. At least they have like all the events in American Gladiators.
I know.
This is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And they put all their money on this Mode 7 thing for the elastic sports that was still just bad.
I thought it was okay. Like, I thought it was an okay idea for them to do it.
Sure.
But it isn't fun.
Right. It's not fun. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Just to get any points at all. For me, it was anyway.
It was for me too, until I learned the way of the special moves.
Yeah.
Because like you can do those, and I felt like it was easier to either throw the basketball in the hoop, throw the football through the tire, or throw the
lacrosse stick
into the net. It's the same event.
It's the same event.
It's the same event
every time.
It's just different looking nets,
different goals,
different looking balls and shit. But
the
like,
laziest fucking shit. Like you could have easily done mode 7 on a kayak. You know, fucking something.
or even if it's not like easy, just do it because it would bring variety to the game that it really desperately needs.
SNES Drunk actually said he wished he could buy a copy of this game so he could throw it in the trash. It's that bad, and it's accurate. He is right. This is a terrible game.
I didn't like the side-scrolling parts either.
No,
like
those
I
were
liked.
so.
It felt like I was playing Wayne's World.
Yeah.
And there's no forgiveness. Like you don't grab onto the edge of things and climb up. If you miss the edge, you fall.
And it's hard to line up
It's
to like
hard
climb
as
a
fuck
pole.
to line up. And if you try to run on the top of a ramp, there'll be a flat spot, and you got to try to maybe run and jump to catch a pole or a rope. If you get too close to that ramp, you slide down the ramp.
Right.
And if you want to grab onto the pole or the rope, you got to push up. When you land on it, it doesn't just grab it. You got to time that just right. Oh, and sometimes you'll be standing at the bottom of a rope or a pole that you need to climb, and you'll be right under it. And when you press up, you just look up. You got to move slightly to the left, which is impossible.
Slightly. Yeah, and it is impossible.
Because when you move at all, it moves several
it goes
steps.
to run. Yeah. You like do like stagger step running, and it's like, oh my God. And that's like super annoying when the fucking rope is like at the end of a ramp. When it's like, oh, I got to get this pixel perfect, but I can't move pixel by pixel.
Yeah, just trying to climb it. You have to be just within like, an inch of
half
it. Half
step away or something.
Nothing.
And
On it, nothing.
Nothing. You stand underneath it and you're just looking up it. And it's like, boy, there's nothing I like. I already love being under pressure, under time constraints in video games as it is. But boy, the real icing on the cake is when you're under time constraints and the controls don't work half the time.
There were,
it's a struggle.
Only basically 2 levels. And even those levels, the time you spent on them was too fucking long.
I know.
Because like 2 minutes in the Elastic Sports was just like, I have like 24 attempts, like just going back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, it's the same animation each time. Yeah.
Same music, same sound effects, everything.
Yeah.
And then when you're running the obstacle course, then it's like, all right, 7 minutes. 7 minutes
right
to run. You get a point for every second you're short of 7 minutes. Okay, cool. But that also means 600 points to get to the aggro crag.
Which I didn't make. I didn't get to the
didn't
aggro
get there.
crag.
I don't.
Me neither.
I tried.
I don't see how, because every goal that you would get on the Elastic Sports is like 15 points. So there are 3 of those, and you so it is, you have to get a ton of fucking points to even make it to the aggro crag. And you have to have every obstacle course memorized, and you have to know how to do the weird Mortal Kombat flip jump that you can fucking do,
which is hilarious.
Right.
I can't believe that's a thing.
And
most
then you can
children can do that, though, right? I mean, come on.
Also,
I thought you said you watched the show.
Also, most children can definitely jump, grab a pole, and climb it up using nothing but upper body strength. These kids don't use knees or legs at all.
And they're fucking Rambo style.
It's fucking crazy. You can also power slide like you would on a stage as you're like a hair metal guitar soloist. That's kind of fun. I like that. You can pick up fatigue power-ups, I guess. I don't know what happens when your fatigue bar gets lower.
Nothing happens.
It didn't seem like it
doesn't change
at all.
you, but you can stop and rest and it'll charge itself back up.
It's weird.
But it doesn't slow you
I
down
didn't
or
notice the
limit your
difference at
jumping
all.
or anything. It's like it doesn't have a purpose. It's like, why is this even here?
Noob trap.
Why did we dedicate resources to this fucking bar when we could have maybe put that energy into better controls?
That has big CEO energy where it's like, what? You guys made a video game. There's no meter in it.
Right.
Oh, okay. We'll add the meter. This is a stamina meter.
Make him breathe harder.
Yeah. You got it, boss. Yeah, I like when you cross. I don't know if it depends on how long it took you to do the obstacle course, but when I would cross the finish line, my kid would collapse on the ground on his side. So maybe I took too long.
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe that's how the stamina bar
Maybe
comes
you
into
don't
play.
collapse
That's how
when
you
you-
finish.
So right before walking across the finish line, stop and let your
Rest
stamina
up.
bar probably get a bonus or something if your stamina's above 50%.
Because you can't
maybe.
find clocks to add time back on the
I
screen.
found one.
I found one.
I found one as well.
Yeah.
But the
They
others
give, like,
I wasn't
15
even.
seconds.
But
and it's
I
like,
never finished an obstacle course.
No.
I didn't
it
either.
timed out every time.
I didn't either. And
I didn't know. I had to eventually look up how to do the twirl, the somersault jump. Otherwise, like I was trying to climb these ropes and just like falling off,
Yep.
missing all this stuff you would have to do that jump to get to, and I had no idea that was it. That was a jump.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it's weird too because there's 2 jump buttons. There's like
the regular like hop jump.
yeah, and then the
the
front flip ninja.
Flip drop.
Yeah.
Ninja jump.
Yeah. Yeah, I got through the obstacle courses. I didn't think they were fun. And what really sucked was when I didn't make it to the aggro crag, I was like, damn it, I'm better at these fucking obstacle courses that I hate. I'm better at them than I am the fucking elastic sports.
Yeah.
well, I think you make all your points on the obstacle course. You could just fucking skip the elastic games because they're not worth any fucking points by comparison.
Yeah. Unless you get good at it, and then you just hit
Then
on everything.
you might get 100. You know.
Yeah, that's true. They're like 15 points a pop or
Yeah.
something.
This was released in 1994. It was published and developed by Viacom New Media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking real quick to see if there are any other Super Nintendo games that they developed. Nickelodeon, Real Monsters. Which have we done that one?
We have not.
Phantom 2040. They developed that. MTV's Beavis and Butthead, which we've covered.
Yes.
Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage.
I don't think we have.
Yeah, I don't think we have either.
Well, I think we've only done Duck Dodgers, Roadrunner. I think we've
Oh
done
God,
Bugs
that
Bunny.
fucking Roadrunner game was bad.
Yeah.
And then they also did, not for the Super Nintendo, but Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of Orpheo's Curse, 1994 on DOS and
Good
Macintosh.
Lord. Oh man.
They did Congo, the movie.
Ooh.
Descent into Zinj, 95 on Windows.
Damn.
That almost had a Super Nintendo release.
Damn.
We saw that
Really?
video on that.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I think it was saying Congo reminds me of Dawn to Dawn,
Yeah.
where they go to the house. Have you gotten to the part where they go to Gigi's house?
No, wait,
And
which house?
The house near in the hot springs.
Yes.
Okay, and like the old woman that is there that
Yes.
turns out to be
Uh-huh.
her fucking call out before she fires her attack off is Jennifer Lopez Anaconda. I think of Congo and Anaconda and all those movies that kind of came out around that time.
Yep.
Jennifer Lopez Anaconda.
You guys got any achievements?
Yeah. I have several. My first achievement is Double Dare. And
Hell yeah.
to get Double Dare, you play a 2-player game.
I didn't unlock that.
I didn't either. My next achievement is Finders Keepers.
Nice.
To get
was a good
Finders
show.
Keepers, find some fucks to give about this game at the bottom of the pool after falling into it 1,987 times. Fun fact: Finders Keepers was 1987.
That was a good game
It was
show.
a good game show. My next achievement is Think Fast. Rack up a massive clock time trying to grab the rope and missing.
Was that a game show? Think
Yes.
Fast?
It was a
remember that
Nickelodeon game show.
Okay.
My next achievement is Make the Grade. To make the grade, finish a training round, being a 1-player game, with 0 points.
Oh, I unlocked that.
I did that.
Yeah.
And didn't make it to the aggro crag, got 0 points. I went through every round, all 5 rounds or whatever it is, with 0 points.
Well, I figured out eventually how to score once I looked it up, but I never cleared I score. So I ended with like 40.
Right.
Dude, Make the Grade is a show that like I didn't watch maybe a whole lot, but like I looked it up just now, and like that fucking board
Yep.
is like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I do remember this.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
you pulled that out of my way in the recesses of my memory.
My next achievement is Wild and Crazy Kids.
Wild
and to get Wild and Crazy Kids, you stumble while trying to land on the platform upon return after trying to dunk the basketball.
Easy. That's an easy unlock.
It's an easy unlock. You're going to get that one.
Man, Wild and Crazy Kids, the best thing they ever did, I still think about this at least once a year, is when they recreated Space Invaders. And they had kids line up like in the rows, like you would in Space Invaders, and they had this tower, and they had water balloons with like, I don't know, probably lead paint in them. I don't know. And they like throw them at the invaders, right? And if you got hit by the balloon, you were out. You had to go. I think that Donkey Lips was in that one. I don't know.
My next achievement is What Would You Do? And to get What Would You Do, receive this game as a gift and debate whether or not to be polite and say thank you or stop being friends with that person.
Yeah.
Man, what would you do?
What would you do?
Yeah.
Figure It Out
Figure It Out was one I really liked.
is another one, is my next achievement.
That was like Summer Sanders, the Olympic swimmer, hosted that.
Yes. Successfully complete a game of Nickelodeon Guts despite the impossible controls. And my final achievement is Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? To get Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, be at least as smart as any self-respecting fifth grader and don't play this game at all. Those are my achievements.
Nice. Those are very good and very well thought out. Mine aren't. My first achievement is Guts. Do you have it? Own the game Guts. Own the game
There you
Nickelodeon
go.
Guts.
Okay. All right.
Second achievement
Because
is
you do have it if you get that achievement.
you do.
You got guts.
You got it. The second achievement is good Guts. Do you have it? In order to unlock that, you own 5 copies of Nickelodeon Guts.
Do you have that one?
No.
Okay.
I haven't unlocked that. I wish that I could have an achievement. I can't. Maybe you guys can help me. The name. I don't have the name of the achievement, but to unlock it, every time you play the game, you choose, because you get to choose the child that you play as.
Right.
Which I gotta say, I don't love that.
I don't
But
either.
it's probably because I'm 43,
Right.
and I don't like choosing a child.
Right.
That seems way fucking Epstein. We'll call it the
What the
Epstein
Epstein
aisle.
file.
Yeah. In order to unlock that, you always play as the tallest child. Because, I just felt like from watching the show, it's like, you got to play the kid who's 5'4". Are you kidding me? It's-
Right.
So impromptu achievement, Marin Trant. Pick the smallest child.
Oh, God. That's all I got. Tyler, you have any achievements?
In addition to my Sir Marin Trant, I've got 2. First one being Sideshow Bob. And that is always miss the landing
Yes.
on your elastic games. Go, oof.
I was about to say, I missed the rakes in the game.
I wish there'd been some rakes.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
And my second one is Bleeding Gums Murphy. You unlock
Hell yeah.
Bleeding Gums Murphy when you run out of stamina and time and just die.
Third achievement, Lisa, it's your birthday. Play Nickelodeon Guts on your birthday. With Michael
With
Jackson.
Michael Jackson. 2-player game. Have you ever flossed your teeth, Lisa? Yes. Not me.
Oh, man. Good stuff. Well, if you were to buy a copy of Nickelodeon Guts, how much do you think you'd pay for it? I get to play. Grim got it in under the wire.
All right.
I don't think this is very expensive, but I also feel like I was off on American Gladiators. That one was more expensive, I think, than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think it was pretty close.
I'm going to say $9.95.
$9.95.
$5.
$5. I think it's more than $5 because of the show. I think I'll just say $12. $12.
Okay.
Actual retail value of Nickelodeon Guts loose on average, according to pricecharting.com via Usurper Grimm at the time of this recording, is $12.65. I didn't cheat, I swear.
Yeah.
Any guesses on how much this is new? More or less than a piece of the aggro crag.
Less.
Yeah.
$165.
$555.
$408.
Shit.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
What do you think Flopsy has to say about this game?
This has got to be a common game.
I
Yeah,
would think
I
that
would
would
think
it would
so.
be common.
Yep.
I agree with that.
I bet it gets 2 stars.
Do you guys remember what American Gladiators got? Did it get 2.5?
We called it at
Was it 1.5?
No, because I wanted to go 1.5, and it was higher than that.
we called it at 2.
at 2. So
Did we get it? I think we got it exactly, didn't we?
Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
Okay,
did.
so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we got 2 stars on that one. You can look at American Gladiators and see
That's true.
we've already gone through that game.
That's true.
Since we know we got it exactly right.
Yes, American Gladiators was common 2 stars. So do we think that Flopsy's going to rate Nickelodeon Guts higher?
I think that Flopsy's going to rate it maybe 2.5 stars because I do think that they're going to give it points for the graphics being a little better.
I will say that I do think the graphics in Nickelodeon Guts is better than
They're
American
better.
Gladiators.
The movement's kind of neat, and they did put some frames in there. But I think also it's going to get points for nostalgia because most of the people writing for this book were probably y'all's age, where they were watching Guts as kids. But I don't think it's going to cross into the 3-star territory. I feel like I think 2.5 stars is where I'd probably guess.
Okay.
But it's a terrible game, and they're not shy to call a game terrible either. So I could go either way, 2 or 2.5. I don't think it'll be worse than 2.
Yeah, I feel like if they gave American Gladiators a 2, I mean, I do think that Nickelodeon Guts is worse than American
I
Gladiators.
agree. 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
But you've also got a good point. Nostalgia is probably going to kick in. I don't know, though. I knew about this game before I played it, and it's because I had heard that it's pretty fucking horrible. What do you think, Tyler?
I also know it's just so brief in comparison. Despite the fact it looks like I might even just stay the same. Like it still has enough pros and cons
To balance it,
to
to
wash
stay
out
at
to
2 stars.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with 2. I could get behind
I'm good
that.
with 2 as well.
Okay.
2.
do it.
Common 2 stars
Common.
again.
stars.
According to Flopsy, a.k.a. the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library, 1991 through 1998, by Pat Contri, courtesy of Monster Mold Mike and a shadowy, mysterious benefactor. Nickelodeon Guts is, holy shit, stars 2.
Okay.
Availability, uncommon. This is an uncommon game.
At $12?
At $12, and also with it being based
The
off
picture
of
my
a...
voice had to go up.
Yeah. Uncommon.
That is bizarre. You'd think this one would have been everywhere.
I thought this was the shoe-in. I thought was
Yeah.
common.
Okay. Well, at least a star rating was right.
The reflections are short in this one. They're from KN that says Guts was a good show, albeit very 90s. Nickelodeon had more live action game show programming at the time. Okay, that was just a sentence. Its extreme sports style made it unique, but this eventually became dated. Interestingly, one of the kids in the game is allegedly TNA Wrestling X Division champion Kenny King.
All right.
Okay. Just like Joey Fatone was on Nick Arcade.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've watched that episode. All right. Well, Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a beard, what kind of beard would you give it?
I would give it Steve-O's B beard
Oh,
on that Jackass movie where he got stung in the dick.
yeah. I thought you were going like a kid's Fear Factor route. Or we're back to the Skinner Box game show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where it's like, all right, get 5 kids in here. Actually, get them in each separate rooms. I'm going to go in and tell them that their parents are getting a divorce, and whoever lasts
to
the
eat
longest
these
before they
penises.
cry. Yeah. Yeah. Here's a jar of your dad's penises. We need you to. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a pair of glasses, what kind of glasses would you give it, and why?
I'll give it Johnny Knoxville's shades that he was wearing when he got gored by that bull.
Yes.
Real fucking
Yes,
bad.
I remember that.
I saw that someone said that he is Gen X's Bugs Bunny. I think that's really good.
Actually, Bugs Bunny was Gen X's Bugs Bunny, but whatever.
You were talking about last week, you were talking about power scaling when we were talking about Sailor Moon and Goku.
Yeah.
Miller brought up an interesting one where it was like Thanos versus Bugs Bunny. And it's like, because there's a subreddit for it. And Bugs Bunny won
Yeah.
because he's got
Toon Force.
Toon
You
Force.
can't-
You know about Toon Force.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, I did a big. Apparently, there was a whole. There is a comic where Lobo fights the Mask, fights Big Head.
Miller was talking about, no, the Mask is like the most powerful
Yeah,
character
and Lobo
in fiction.
couldn't fucking kill him.
But what if Lobo put on the mask?
He does at the end.
I think there was a Deadpool the Mask crossover
Oh, wow.
too. Maybe I just dreamed that.
But like, I mean, Lobo's beating Superman, but he can't fucking touch the mask. He eventually makes him cry and demeans him to the point he takes it off, and then Lobo puts it on. And then I didn't see past that point. I just saw the art of Lobo in the mask with all these fucking guns. But that's basically Luffy Gear 5 is Luffy has Toon Force.
Really?
Yeah. Well, didn't we
Well-
already say we're doing TNN bass fishing next week?
Yes. Hell yes, boys. We're doing it. Hell yes.
Do we want to do a, after that circle the drain with the remaining Nickelodeon games?
Whew.
Maybe do All Real Monsters
God, dude, I think I'm gonna space that shit out.
Yeah. Let's
or Double Dare. We're talking about Double Dare for the NES. Or
I'm
Roll.
down to do I'm more down to do Double Dare because I'll have more fun talking about the show. Real Monsters I really liked, but I'm gonna struggle to like be like, you know what my favorite episode of All Real Monsters is? I guess the one where like the dude with armpit hair had a pimple.
The Grumble.
Yeah,
well, you just did it.
done.
Done. Show's done.
You want me to see what Flopsy says about All Real Monsters, and we can just never do that one?
Let's guess at the star rating and availability without knowing anything about it. If we get it right, we don't have to do it.
Okay. That could be a whole episode in its own,
True.
where we just go through the list and guess, and
Yeah.
we probably wouldn't get any of them right.
No.
All right, next week TNN bass fishing.
Hell yes.
Let's see. Thanks for listening, everybody. Find the show on iTunes, not SoundCloud, not Stitcher, but on Spotify, all over the goddamn place. Lots of shit going on. Most importantly, Patreon.
Thanks to everybody who donates to the show.
Yes.
If you'd like to do that, you can go to patreon.com/tadpog.
Yes.
And if you'd like to boost our Discord, you could go to bit.ly/tadpog Discord and
Yes.
boost it.
Yes.
We'll sit at some point and decide what our boost tag is going to
All
be.
right. Yeah, we were gonna do that.
We don't
again.
have time today.
But right.
But we'll get to it, especially since it's going to expire next week anyway.
Yeah.
So try that for us and see if we can get a Tadpog tag. If you give us $1 at patreon.com/tadpog, you get access to all of our bonus content that's on there. There's quite a bit of stuff to keep you busy. Some stuff that you won't hear on the show, the regular show. If you donate $5 to the show, that's the Jake tier, and you become a Tadpog Jake. And once a month, I read all the names of our Tadpog Jakes
Hell yeah.
And I will be doing that at some point this month. It's September. So we're going to go through that list again soon. I'm going to update it this time. If I read your name and you are no longer a Jake because you dropped off your donation, that's theft. And we will call the police.
We're both on jury duty, so we know.
We know these things.
Yeah.
That's what they do at jury duty, is tell us all this kind of stuff. And also, if you are a Jake by donating $5 or more, and I don't read your name on that list, you need to let me know so I can include you. We do have an executive producer tier. If you donate $20 or more to the show, you're an executive producer, whether you like it or not. And I will read your name sometimes as a Jake, sometimes as your name, or whatever name we've given you as a listener. So
Your true name.
Today, I'll be reading you the list of executive producers as Jakes, starting with Cubicle Jake, Sandwich Jake, Phil H., Jake Bug Prime, Nathan E., Matt, a.k.a. Jekyll G., Pinball Airplane Arch Jake, Chris Edler, sorry you couldn't be on this episode, That Nice Jake from Michigan, who, once again, very generous donation to us this month. Thank you. Louisville correspondent, Princess Jake Suela, Banana Hammock, Flava Jake, Taryn D., Jake Pope Sandwich, Lord Jake, and Jake Enthusiast Jeff M., and last but not least, Jesse Y., Drink Jake Dry.
God damn it! I love
funny
that one.
every time.
I love that one.
Thank you guys for your all your donations.
Hell yes.
Of any amount.
Yes,
we are
thank
super
you.
grateful to you for that.
Truly.
And it's very, very helpful. So keep it up if you can, but if you can't, that's okay. We understand, because I couldn't afford to give you money right now either. All right. That's it.
See how you guys will close it out.
As Mike O'Malley.
So until next time.
Tropical
Tropical Throw the boat.
TADPOG is hosted and produced by Tyler Holland, Dave Moore, and Ian Chandler, and releases new episodes every Wednesday. You can find them on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and just about anywhere else podcasts are hosted. If you have a question or comment for the hosts, don't hesitate to call us at 270-883-2555 and leave us a voicemail. If we like it, we'll play it on the show and respond. If you'd like to send us something, you can do so at TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. If you'd like to donate to the show, visit patreon.com/tadpog, and with a minimum donation of $1 per month, you will get access to all of our fun bonus content. Join the conversation on our Discord server at bit.ly/tadpogdiscord. Registration is free, and we'd love to have you there. If you enjoy our show and haven't already, don't forget to find and tap that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Do you guys know about Hobby Drama? The Hobby Drama subreddit?
Mm-mm.
Paul and Chandra told me about it over this weekend.
Hobby Drama.
Hobby Drama. And I brought it up today to Nicole, and she was delighted because she loves it as well. And I was like, fuck, I got to check this out. But like the pitch that I got at lunch yesterday was essentially, it's like curated content where like someone will take an argument happening on another subreddit that's like dedicated to a particular hobby, and it goes really deep, and the drama with the fight. And like Nicole's, when I mentioned it to Nicole, she's like, yes, it's so entertaining. If you ever want to like see two people really go at it over their opinions on model trains, it's like the best. So I don't know. I can't personally recommend it because I've been too lazy to check it out.
Right.
I just found out about it a little over 24 hours ago. But I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
I'll definitely check out Hobby Drama.
Hell yeah.
And don't forget about Our Bad Dragon.
Oh, I know all about that one.
I'm telling our listeners not to forget about Our Bad
All right.
Dragon.
Yeah, once you see it, you can't forget it.
Right.